On the floor for the visiting team. At guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At guard, Jose Alvarado. At forward, Harrison Barnes. At forward, Paul George. At center, Wilt Chamberlain. It's time to meet the starting five for your Atlanta Hawks. At forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre. At guard, 6'7", number 5, Dyson Daniels. At center, 6'10", number 17, Onyeka. At forward, 6'8", number 1, David Johnson.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Baring, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Klay Thompson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So here's San Francisco's starting group. Barnes is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, a small forward. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
Here's Chamberlain, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Young. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And here's San Francisco. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Kept alive, Chamberlain. And that one is hammered home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Young. Last game out, he had 40. Outside Johnson. Driving to the basket. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Shoot 2.
First one falls, and six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
For San Francisco, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. George against Hunter. Lets it fly from 18. George's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Hunter can't get it to go. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Barnes. Here's George. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Now here's Young. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Alvarado, the pass to George. They set the pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
It's scooped up. There's the triple. And he buries his first look.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. George outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Pass to Chamberlain. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Chamberlain's got 8 points.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A nice shot by Young.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
And so George will bring it up for San Francisco. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you could be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way, and right now, everything going their way.
And Atlanta with possession here. San Francisco making their last shot. Outside Hunter. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Young. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Here's George. 15 in his last outing. Alvarado outside. George passes to Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to George. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Back to Daniels. Barnes against Johnson. Outside Young. Beyond the arc. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Hunter passes to Daniels. Now here's Young. Alvarado defending. Young can't hit. For San Francisco, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Chamberlain. Guarded by Okongwu. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich against George. Releases. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
George outside. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Outside Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. Johnson a screen on George. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Warriors, second.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Now here's George, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. And Alvarado gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu, a screen on George. Here's Bogdanovich. Chamberlain pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. His first shot coming late. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 1. The Hawks have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Right side Young. Here's Okongwu. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Johnson finds Bogdanovich. Picked up by Okongwu. It's tipped. Johnson against Barnes. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Barnes. Here's Chamberlain. George for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Pass to Daniels. Puts up a 3. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to George. Alvarado outside. George outside. Fires for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Atlanta making some changes here. Nance, he's checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Daniels. And Krejci subbed in for Young. So San Francisco going with almost an entirely new group here. Larabia is checked in for Barnes. Klay Thompson comes in for George. Ellis is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Ball in for Alvarado. Now here's Thompson. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Just 2 to shoot. The kick out to Ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Nance outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
Now, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Now here's Johnson. 15 in his last outing. Here's Rizachet, defended by Thompson. Pass to Johnson. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Ball with it. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Ellis's shot is off. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Rizachet, defended by Thompson. Tipped. Ball right side. Throws it up high. Arabia passes to Chamberlain. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Krejci. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Rizachet. Nance outside. Here's Rizachet. Outside Bogdanovich. Nance the screen. From behind the arc. Bogdanovich no good. And here's San Francisco. They're on a 17-6 run. Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Chamberlain. Takes one from 10 feet. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. San Francisco out in front, up 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Caleb Martin out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Rizachet. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Adams, the pass to Ball. The 3-ball. Rebound Atlanta. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And he can't get the first one. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
Now here's Nance. Outside Bogdanovich. And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. San Francisco leading by 3. Now here's Ball. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Martin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Heads up play by Martin. Just get a running start and score off the break.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Warriors. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. The baseline J. Ellis, good. Ellis has gotten his first points in this one.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. No good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Ellis passes to Laravia. Stripped it away. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Martin. The kick to Hunter. Fires from deep. Rebound San Francisco. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Ellis. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. Zachary Rizachet is second.
You just love the effort he puts in on defense. Rare to see a rookie who can disrupt offenses like him.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Three-pointer. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 12.
Hey, man, Bogdanovich can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy. Gotta love it.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Thompson outside. This one for three. Hunter with some nice D. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Back to Martin. Here's Rizachet. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Nance. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Hawks lead by 2. Bogdanovich against Ball. Pass to Laravia. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's see what the Atlanta Hawks have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. Bufkin, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Rizachet, defended by Thompson. Pass to Nance. Here's Bufkin. Jacks up a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Martin. Mobo can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Martin with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Puts it up from 12, and he connects with a jumper. Rizachet's got 4 points this quarter.
Such raw shooting ability for Rizachet in his first year.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Bufkin. Now here's Young. He's got 10. Shoots over Ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Rizachet. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Rizachet's got 7 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And here's Hield. The three from Thompson. Oh, from the parking lot.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Pass to Rizachet. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Picked up by Okongwu. There's Young with the three. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Ball. Healed from outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovich. Healed with the defensive effort. San Francisco has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Thompson outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Hield from the arc. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Can't get it to drop. Atlanta's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Warriors, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Let's take a look at the numbers for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Ball outside. Pass to Chamberlain. George outside. Clock at 6. Over Hunter. George, good. George has gotten his second bucket.
Came into the league when the mid-range was popular. Game shifted to 3, and PG said I could do that too.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department, and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Steven Adams, Coleman.
Here's Okongwu. No points so far. Hunter passes to Daniels. Here's Young. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
George feels it out a bit. To the inside. Here's Hield. Pass to Kolek. Shot clock at 3. Over Young. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Now here's Adams. Pass to George. Here's Kolek from downtown. Kicks it to George. Now here's Hield for three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Young. Fires the three. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Hield for three. Offensive board. Pass to Kolek. Shoots over Young. Here's Kolek. George with it. Goes up again. That one goes in. George has got 9.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. Johnson against George. Pass to Young. Fires the three. Bobo with a rebound. Here's George. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Francisco out in front, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge.
This team that I built around Chamberlain kind of reminds me of the Houston Rockets of the mid-90s.
Limiting turnovers has helped.
This really is a even with the post-ups of Chamberlain, this team really is a three-point shooting team more than it is a post-up.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Taking a look at the Hawks, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has.
We got the best in the East and the best in the West right now.
Scare me, Kenny.
Hawks the best team in the East.
That's scary.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hawks trail by 5. On the court for San Francisco, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Paul George. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Now here's Hunter. No made baskets yet. Here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And here's Alvarado. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Caldwell-Pope. George passes to Barnes. 5 to shoot. The 3. George's shot is off. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Man, Brett, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, B.A. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Now here's Alvarado. George outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Alvarado outside. Here's George. Here's Chamberlain from 18 feet away. The bank shot, no good. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by George. Hunter passes to Johnson. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Now here's Barnes. Alvarado outside. Back to Barnes. Over Young. Easy jumper from very short distance.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Daniels. Hunter on the wing. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Outside Young to the paint. Here's Okongwu. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
Chamberlain's tired, guys. You can see
sure
it.
He should be flaunting around the rim like that.
Chamberlain's tired.
So close.
Oh, it's risky.
I think the mid-season pace has gotten to him.
Doing damage above the rim.
All-star break, all that stuff.
AT&T 5G slam cam. Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Chamberlain. Young with the double team. Now Barnes. The 3 is up. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's George on the wing. Hunter covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite. You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
That one's no good.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Daniels passes to Johnson. Pass to Hunter. George with some nice D.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes here for San Francisco. Arabia's checked in for Barnes. Ellis comes in for Paul George. And it's Ball in for Alvarado. Young, the pass to Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Up top Ball, guarded by Young. Ellis. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. And here's Here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Ellis. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Here's Chamberlain, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Daniels. San Francisco making their last shot. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. No good on the triple. San Francisco leading by 5. Now Ball. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Ellis. And here's Ball. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 6.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Hunter. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Young. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
So for the Hawks, Risachet comes in for Daniels, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Young. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for San Francisco. And the Hawks with possession here. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Ball with it. He has 6. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Ellis. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Fires in the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Hawks trail by 10. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. The Warriors, number 1.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Knocks it loose. He's got a clear path for the finish. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Johnson. San Francisco shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Nance, he's checked in for Hunter.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 12. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Ball. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebound San Francisco.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Here's Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Thompson's shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Now, Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get two.
Bogdanovich against Ball, and they pick up 2. Ball's got 11 points. Hawks trail by 13. Here's Risacher. 9 points in the game, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risacher as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
The Hawks making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Steven Adams checked in for San Francisco. Now here's Ball. He's got 11. Thompson outside. Back to Ball. Can't hit from in close. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Nance. Here's Risacher. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Now here's Thompson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Nance pulls down the board. Hawks trail by 11. Out to the wing. The 3 from Risacher. Connects from downtown. Risacher's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risacher's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Here's Ellis. He's got 5. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Risacher. Defended by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
San Francisco leading by 6. Here's Ellis. The kick out to Ball. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Risacher. Basket's good. Risacher's got 16 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
To the inside. And Nance with the slam.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Pass to Adams. Back to Ball. To get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Stolen by Ball. He's all alone. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, he was hungry right there. As soon as he got the steal, he was off to the races.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Risacher. Bogdanovich from long range. counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got 19 points. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. San Francisco out in front, up by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Caleb Martin. He's out there with Larry Nance. Riza Shea out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. 3 on 3. Pass to Riza Shea. To take the lead. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Down low. Here's Kolek. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Kolek's got his first points of the game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Riza Shea, no good. San Francisco leading by 3. Here's Kolek. It's rebounded by Riza Shea.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 22.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Kolek. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. The rebound by Atlanta.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Pass to Riza Shea. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. It's rebounded by George. The Warriors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And once again, off the mark by San Francisco. Atlanta has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The 3 from Riza Shea. Rebound San Francisco. Chamberlain's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Hield finds George. Back to Hield. Kicks it to George. Cans it with nobody near him.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Please give a big ATL welcome to the Hawks Squad.
Williams is checked in for Atlanta. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Riza Shea. Over Hield. And Atlanta misses again.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
From deep. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Now it's a 5-point San Francisco lead. Outside, Williams. Martin outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Healed on the wing. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Pass to Chamberlain. George outside. Here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Nance. Doubled by Nance. Out to Hield. Takes a three. And again, San Francisco with a triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And how about the skill of Ricochet? Able to outwork the contact and finish what he started.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Johnson comes in for Williams. Daniels is checked in for Martin. And it's Young in for Bogdanovich. Outside Hield. To the left side wing. Fades. Chamberlain, no good. Hawks trail by 3. Daniels passes to Young. And Atlanta misses again. San Francisco has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Pass to Chamberlain. George outside. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Another shot. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Johnson.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And Atlanta making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Young. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. San Francisco leading by 6. Here's Kolek. Outside Hield. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Kolek. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Well, the Hawks shooting 27% here in the 4th. And here's Young. Launches a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Outside Hield. Pass to Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. Now Young with a steal. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Daniels. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Okongwu. Chamberlain, no good. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Barnes. Paul George pulls down the board.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to Kolek. Let's go with a 3. And he stays with it.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
6 on the shot clock. Johnson with a double team. Here's Barnes. Kicks it to George. Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. Chamberlain's got 25 points in the game.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Sure, from three-point range.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Outside heel. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Kolek. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Kolek's got 8 points in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside Young. Takes the three. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Four on the clock. Shot from the inbound.
After owning the first half, he's been ice cold. Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over a Kongwu. Chamberlain, no good. Hawks trail by 9. Here's Young. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded by Barnes. Johnson with a bucket.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Chamberlain, guarded by a Kongwu. And the layup falls. Chamberlain's got 11 in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Alvarado's checked in for San Francisco. Young on the drive. Got a piece of it. It's George on the wing. Hunter covering.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George. Just selfless on that play.
Time running out for the Hawks. Now Young. Pass to Daniels. The three. They get it again. A Kongwu. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And it's good. 2 points. Chamberlain's got 31 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Misses the layup. San Francisco leading by 11.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
At the line for the away team, Paul George. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. 1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Young with it. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Oh, sweet pass by Trae Young, working the pick and roll and disrupted the defense.
Assistance by
San Francisco has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Warriors.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. I wish they could have seen more of these guys. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Young way outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. Alvarado outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Over a Kongwu. No good with a fallback jumper. And so San Francisco takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now for our player of the game.
Team Chamberlain hit a lot of threes tonight. Chamberlain was tired for him, and they just shot the lights out. 15 out of 34 for Team Chamberlain from downtown, and 50 points in the paint. 17 offensive rebounds, 15 for them. This was a pretty physical game, if I say so myself. Not a lot of free throws, though. I'm surprised people ain't go to the line more. There's a lot of hard bumping and grinding in this game, but very, very few free throws in this one. It's probably why it's such a low-scoring game that many free throws got called. It's probably why it's so low-scoring. Trae Young, not a very good game. Chamberlain got held under 50 tonight, guys. Yeah. And under 30 rebounds. He was tired most of the game, but this is Chamberlain when he's not. Chamberlain when he's tired. 35, 29, 9 assists, 8 blocks, only 1 turnover, 25 shots. Got everybody involved though. They were double teaming like crazy. See, Lonzo Ball hit 2 threes. Paul George went 1 for 6. Say that about a guy that gets almost a quadruple double. You can tell that the season fatigue is starting to get to him. They can tell a little bit. Still dominant though, but he's not as dominant as he was to start the season. I gotta keep giving them breathers now. And that's the story. Good game. Oh, the Lakers. Team Chamberlain will go home and take on the Lakers. Everybody's healthy for that, looks like. At least that matter, at least. Luka and LeBron. Nope, they don't have the other guy. I can't think of his name. But yeah, Team Chamberlain's win streak at 29 games, 51-5. They continue to win games because they just shut people down, man. Just shut people down and force them to beat them from the three-point line. You can't really get anything inside consistently. So, I'll see you guys for that game coming up sometime, maybe tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, and peace. Take care.